Hey everyone, this is going to be kind of a chatty, chilled out video, and the reason why for this video is I wanted to talk about brands that are not spoken about so much on social media. And actually I've got a theory as to why they're not spoken about so much, and it's not to do with the brand itself, it's to do with the popularity of those who want to actually view a video like that. I think when it comes to, I don't know, let me know if you think I'm incorrect here, but I think when it comes to the allure of some of the higher end brands, that's what people want to see. Whereas the cheaper brands, I guess, you wouldn't necessarily feel so bad walking in a store, department store, and just having a look at it on the shelf. That's my thoughts as to why they might not be spoken about. Yeah, so the reason for this video is actually two things. Talk about that, but also because, you know how I said a couple of weeks ago that Prada and Saint Laurent had pulled out of being able to be included in those random coupon codes? Well, I don't know what's happened, but I've got a Prada bag here, and let me show you it. I added it to my shopping cart and then applied the 10% just to see whether it worked, and I didn't expect it, and it did. This is the bag. It's a really nice camera bag actually, so I'll demo that as we go through and show you what fits in it and stuff like that. Now the way, I actually got a discount on everything except, did I get a discount on this? I got a discount on everything, and the discount was off Luisa Via Roma, who, as a lot of you know, they do these random coupons. Luisa Via Roma, I feel when it comes to coupon codes, they tend to do the highest discounts in the year. I've even seen 50% off, like Balmain blazers and things like that. So I bought all of this with that 10%. There are so many codes though, and I always say I can't guarantee that they're going to work in your country because I don't know whether they're just a UK thing, but the code that I used was this. And then earlier when I went and looked, there was a whole other load of codes on the website, like S40, EX30, all of this kind of thing. So just give them all a try. I'm not actually going to start with Prada. Oh, by the way, items I'm going to show you are from Prada, Burberry, Versace. I've got a few things here, so there's like a real mix. For any of you who are into the Bottega bags that have got the chain handle, but they're nearly 3,000. This was like 700, I think with the discount it was 700 and something pounds, 710, let's call it that. You can get it in cream as well. This is leather. It's got a magnetic closure, one big open space on the inside. I just like the look of it. Let me back up and show you and see how it looks. Can I see that far? Just about. I quite like it. It's got like a casualness to it. What do you think? Can you get it on your shoulder? Yes, you can. Let me close it to demo it. Yeah, so brands like this, I really like brands like this for, well, actually for anyone who wants a nice bag, good quality. You want some sort of brand, but you don't want it to be the Dior's or the Chanel's. I quite like these brands for it, and I think this is a really nice bag. The leather on it's really soft, and it's got sort of like what would you call that? A little bit of a tail going on from the knot that's on there. Okay, so Prada. This is quite cool actually, I thought. This is a camera bag. It's full leather, so it's not their kind of more regular nylon, and it's like a pebbled, really squishy, soft leather. It's got gold hardware. The strap on it is I like this. So it's got Prada stitched into it there, the logo. But can you see this metal hoop? This actually on their other bags lets you hang a what's it called? Like a pochette, like a small hook-on purse kind of thing. It lets you hook it onto there, and from what I understand, I actually think they sell those separately, and they do like fluffy ones and nylon, leather. This fits a decent amount, and you can adjust this handle so that it sits at different lengths. See, it's quite nice, isn't it? Let me have a look in this mirror. Yeah, it is quite nice. It's quite kind of casual. I think this as well would be really good for any of you watching who are guys. I know I have quite a few of you guys that watch and you're into bags, but I actually had one of you the other day leave a comment saying that you want to buy a bag, but you don't want anything that's overly feminine, but you still want one of these brands with like a logo on it. I think this is quite nice. Adding this in here because I forgot to add it in before. This bag, a lot of you saw this a couple of vlogs ago because I purchased this. Comes in black and it comes in white. Close up, why am I showing you this? I'm showing you this because on the website a version of this is available and it works with the coupon code. Now the only thing is with this, can you see, just to let everyone know, I thought this was going to be shearling and it's not. This is actually made from like a toweling material. This is shearling, and if you can see the difference, I think on camera they look similar, but actually in real life this feels a lot thicker and plusher, whereas this does feel like a really soft flannel. But you know, it's how the bag is, there's no problem. This bag, there is a version of it on the website where the discount works, but it's not the version that has Prada across it. It is the version that has that plaque on the side and it comes there. That version, sorry, but that version of the bag is faux fur and it's a lot thicker and plusher and it actually feels more expensive than this. The other version on there looks like this, only it's a tote bag, and the tote bag is actually a shearling, so it's more expensive because it's made out of this as opposed to synthetic kind of a flannel material. I have had a lot of you for the longest time asking me what I think about Versace bags. The clothing is growing on me more, a lot more. And can I show you this really quickly? I had this video come up, which I'm going to link to below actually, because it's a very relaxed video to watch. I like the music in it, but I think it's a 1995 show, and have a look at those shoes. Are they not the Valentino Rockstud shoes? I was looking and I thought, what? I've seen those before. And to me, when I looked at them, they did look like that. I was really quite surprised. Anyway, the clothes are growing on me a lot more now, because although they do have the print, the quite iconic print, they also do a lot of other stuff that's really quite more plain, but I like the cut of it, so it's growing on me. What do I think of their bags? Well, the reason why I thought I'd try this one is I think with all of these, ideally it's good to go for a black bag because it's just simple and it works with anything. This was originally, how much was it? 1,000, hang on, no, how much was that? This was 1,400, and with the discount it came out at 1,260, is that right? I don't know. Some observations, the leather on it's softer than I had it down for actually. On the pictures I felt as though the leather was going to be quite, not plasticky, that's not the word, but not really, really high quality. Not that I wouldn't expect it from this brand, but what I mean is that sometimes I find on brands where the clothing seems to be their primary line of how they make their money, when they then come out with bags, don't always find the bags to be amazing quality. It's got the Medusa metal emblem on the front. It's got an inner zip pocket. It easily fits loads of stuff. You can get this as well. You can get all different styles in different colours. They had one that was a really nice pink colour. You can get quite sweet ones that just sit neatly under the arm. It's quite nice. I think it's a good size actually. It's quite wide too. These all come with their dust bags as well. Speaking of Burberry, I feel as though this is another brand that doesn't get the airtime on social media that I think it should. Prices, I keep talking about it, but it's insane. Prices have gone through the roof, and I used to do a lot of these videos where I'd say to you guys, oh, this is how much you can get for under 300. And in the last 6 months, those videos have become impossible. There is basically nothing you can get under 300. Even those, is it the AirPod mini bags that are sold as bags, but they're not, they're a pouch. Even those are a bit over £300 now, and it has got crazy. And where I think there's a good gap in the market is that space between 100 and £1,000, because even £1,000 is a lot of money for a bag, but the amount of brands that are in that 100 to 1,000 is dwindling down. Burberry is another brand that you can get a discount on, and this is one of the smaller bags, and it's in the same leather as the 30 Montaigne comes in. You know, the leather version of that feels exactly the same, looks exactly the same. Actually, there's a lot of similarities between this bag and the 30 Montaigne. For anyone who's got that bag, you might recognize the way the handle goes underneath these two brackets here. See, the thing is with Burberry, I've shown this bag as well before from them, and the reason why I go back to showing you them is that they're such good quality. They're clothes as well, and I do feel with Burberry that they lost their way for a while. And you know, back in the 2000s, they did get damaged by that whole, you know, the Nova check that they've got, and the association of it just fakes and it being all over the place. And I think there was a show called Little Britain, and it appeared in that on one of the characters, I can't remember, but it changed the perception of the brand from one of luxury and heritage to one of kind of fakes and do you know what I mean? The smaller bag is nice, but actually if I was going to recommend anything, I'd say to go for the slightly larger one up. That is the same size as the 30 Montaigne. How do you feel about these more chatty videos, by the way? Sometimes when I do bag reviews, I'm very in depth with it, and I kind of film really, you know, close up things, and I had a ruler out in the last one, and I never know whether they are helpful or really helpful, but maybe sometimes like a bit too much, and whether actually more casual stuff like this is more of interest every so often, where it's more of a chat, that kind of thing. I'm going to put those codes below, but as I've said before, S40 and all of those, they're customer codes, and I don't know whether they're going to work for all of you. I also know as well, this is really annoying, but I know that Prada, some of you have told me outside of Europe, you can't actually buy Prada. It takes you to like the homepage or something. You can't actually get to it. But anyone who is in Europe, the 10% off should work for you on Prada. And I don't know why it's working again, because that definitely stopped and was not a thing that was permitted, but it's back again. And since it's been back, there's even more Prada stuff that's been added to the site. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.